Hey y'all, XArt student here. Today I'm going to make a bunch of GIFs. So this footage was actually taken in the summer as well as the fall. I just didn't have any place for it, or I didn't think I had enough footage for a full video, but I actually kind of did. And I recently made more GIFs, so I decided to put it all together in one batch. So here I'm using resin and my coaster circles to make some ornaments. I wanted to use some sticker designs and make it for a 30th and an 80th birthday gift. We were going to have a party, but a family member got sick. And I still liked my designs, and it was meant for these people, so I still wanted to create it all. And here I'm playing around with different font and trying to see what design would work best. And honestly, font does matter, so it was fun to play around and move things around. This is more graphic than what I usually do, like genuine graphic design, but it was still fun, and I'm happy with experimenting because then it really gets the design that I want and gives the gift a different feel. So with the vintage top design, that was for my grandmother. I was trying to pick out a classy script-esque font for her ornament, and for the bottom design, the Dirty 30, I decided it would look really cool with a bunch of different fonts all together and thrown about. I've seen this design before, and I thought it'd be fun to try it. So once I had that design, it was time to put it on a circular, like, coaster shape. So I measured that prior and laid out my design based on where the circle would lay. So it would really help me when it came to figuring out where I had to put my stickers and where there was missing space and all of that. And I really liked for the Dirty 30 one how it was cut off. Like it wasn't perfectly in the circle. I think it added to that grungy design. Everything was final, so now to transfer it to vinyl. That unintentionally rhymed. So here were the cool vinyl sheets that I found. For the Dirty 30, I wanted this color changing metallic sticker, and for the birthday one, for the 3, I wanted it to be mermaid theme, and the vintage, I really wanted it to be like a glass of white wine, like mature, and a beautiful green, which you'll see later. I personally think the Dirty 31 was my favorite design. It just came out really fun. I really love this green. It still had a metallic shine to it, but just the deep color, maybe olive, mermaid seaweed-esque. It was perfect. And I've never played around with mermaid scales before, so that was cool too. Now I'm cutting out the design, so then it's easier for me to weed the vinyl piece, and also I can use the other leftover vinyl for future projects. If I don't have to waste it, I like to keep it, even if I can make something small out of the vinyl in the future. An issue I kept having was that the resin wasn't curing properly. I don't know if I wasn't giving it enough time, or I wasn't mixing it properly, or maybe my resin was just old. Either way, I went through a few batches of making these circles that were not working very well, and I was on a bit of a time crunch, so that was pretty stressful. And the one thing with this vinyl, I had such thin font that I had to work so carefully and place things in the right area again, because it just kept lifting up. Even with this sticker vinyl, it was a different material, but I had to go so slow because I was getting majority of the background gone and keeping all of these tiny, tiny letters. every other day, quite literally, I was mixing more resin, some powder, and using the heat bubble process. So while that was curing, I used transfer tape and I put it on the designs that I had, so then I could eventually place it perfectly on my resin circle. Placing these stickers on was so exciting to see because the design was finally coming together. The hard part was making sure that it actually stayed where I wanted it to, and realizing that I kind of fucked up. I should have put a circle on top of the design, so then the cutter would cut out a circular design and I wouldn't have had to use scissors and go very slowly because some of the stickers were kind of hanging off of that circle. And to make the design look better and finally added some resin on top. It created a curved shape and just made it look finished, and just in case the sticker came off, this sealed it all together. Here I'm applying all the jump rings and the eye hooks and all the chains to make the final piece. Here I tie-dyed a bag. I don't know if it turned out great, but I used some vinyl to put the initials of my niece on it, and I just wanted it to be personalized and something fun. And the final gift we're getting to are some baby shirt designs. I thought it'd be fun to come up with some designs and just make it kind of silly. I feel like gift giving and making things is something that I really like to do. So if I could personalize a gift to someone, I like doing that. Especially if it could make them happy or giggle. So these are the two designs that I made. And then I eventually bring it over to my vinyl cutter and I get to cutting. I think weeding is my favorite step to making custom shirts because you actually see the designed artwork come to life. And obviously the most favorite part is the final product, when you put your vinyl design on clothing and use the heat press and actually see what you came up with, a little sketch or a Photoshop piece, actually become a wearable object. And that is the end of my gift giving, gift making compilation. I hope you enjoyed. If you like it, check my Instagram, TikTok, Etsy, comment, etc., whatever you like to do, and I'll see you next week. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great day. Bye.